channel.
It's time to get the party started. This is Easy Talk Live, featuring your host, Eric Zuley. This is the place to be if you're all about promotion, celebrities, and social media. We'll hook it all up for you with fun, facts, and fascinating talk. Now, here's your host and the main man, Eric Zuley.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another awesome show of Easy Talk Live. Doing it the easy way here today with another amazing guest who actually was responsible for a lot of the success of Robert Kiyosaki and the Rich Dad Poor Dad situation, and Paul Mitchell and all these amazing people. She has the most amazing educational program for entrepreneurs. And what a history, what a story that we're going to get into here. So guys, I'm Eric Zuley. I'm your host for today for Easy Talk Live, and we have a show for you. I want to remind you guys, we got the eZWay Awards coming up September 26th. Make sure you go to eZWayLiveEvents.com and subscribe, get your free tickets, get your VIP tickets. And we have over 75 nominees, 30-something presenters, and we have some incredible legends, and it's really, really rocking. Also, my book just came out. The Influence Effect is now available on ericzuley.com/book. So it's all about the influence effect, not only for yourself, but for your clients, and how to create your own influence effect with some of the biggest authors and speakers and influencers that are in there, giving some tidbits, some golden nuggets. So this is going to be an awesome show. Stay tuned, because we will be back with Doria, our special guest, here on Easy Talk Live.
eZWay Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way. It's your celebritunity to red carpet access. From interviews that matter, from celebrities, influencers, and entrepreneurs,
Get access to influencing experts. Welcome to Easy Talk Live. Hosted by Eric Zuley. You guys ready to do this? Connect with celebrities and entrepreneurs. Entertainment at its best. Products, news, reviews, interviews, performances, events, even a little comedy. Giving back. CEOs connect with the top CEOs in the industry. And now, get ready for Easy Talk Live. Everybody pull your mobile phones out and put your hands together for the Easy Talk Live show. It's time to stop doing it the hard way and start doing it the easy way.
Easy way! Hey, the easy way. Oh, easy way. It's the easy way.
All right, guys. All right. You ready for an awesome show? So remember, this is a very interactive show. We want to hear your comments. We want to have you interact. We want to say hello to you, give you some shout outs. Shout outs to Dwayne McKnight that says hello. How you doing, Dwayne McKnight? So this is going to be a really fantastic show with getting the ability to have a conversation with the expert. Remember, we're looking to connect you to these people, not just have you listen to them. And that is at the eZWayWallOfFame.com. Make sure you get your free account at the eZWayWallOfFame.com, because you can actually connect with these people right after the show. How cool is that, right? All right, so let's get right into it. Our guest today is Dame Doria Cordova, a PhD and CEO of Global Business Developer, Sustainability Entrepreneur, Ambassador, and New Educator, Mentor of Nurturing. Dame Doria Cordova owns Excellerated Business Schools for Entrepreneurs and Money and You, a global organization that has 165,000 participants for the past 40 years from over 85 countries, especially from Asia, Pacific, and America. The programs are taught in English, Chinese, Japanese, soon expanding to everywhere else, Hindi and India, and like all different types of languages, Spanish, and on and on. Many of today's wealth and business leaders have attended Money and You program. Has transformed the way that they did what they've done. And Money and You is amazing. So through these graduates, including her business partnerships of 9 years in the 80s and the 90s with Robert T. Kiyosaki of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and as I told you guys, she's been involved with Paul Mitchell and all the big people. A lot of people have actually, connected and learned and got educated through it. And by the way, big shout out to Bobby DePorter, who she is one of the also founders of Money and You program. We work with her in the STEM and Graham situation and K's, and it's just one big happy family here on eZWay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in Dame Doria Cordova. And whoa, we got everybody in here. Josh Liskey, what's up, Josh Liskey? My girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, and Robert Anthony. I'm so glad you guys could join us. So hey, what do you guys think? Should we bring in Dame Doria Cordova? Hey, let's get a round of applause for. Let me retract. Let me make sure that we do this. Dame Doria Cordova, PhD, the PhD of making your acceleration of your business and just everything as an entrepreneur is coming on Easy Talk Live. Hey, Dame Doria Cordova, how are you doing? Welcome to Easy Talk Live.
Just call me Doria. Just call me Doria.
Oh, well, you are Dame, though. I mean, that means that you were like knighted and or you had all that. What does that mean, by the way? What's Dame? What's it mean to be a Dame?
Actually, that is when you are knighted for making a huge contribution to humanity. And I have a very big title. I'm actually Dame Commander of Grace, and I'm also the Chancellor of Los Angeles, and I have a few other titles. I didn't know that you were bossy, and when you were knighted and kind of took over the order, it was the only place where you were going to be advanced and given all these titles, Usually people make me wrong for being bossy. They gave me titles.
That's pretty cool. I actually had somebody that they wanted to knight me, but I had to fly in like Scotland or something like that. It was like some weird area, and I just never had a chance to do it. But that it's not necessarily about titles. You want to be humble, but it's pretty cool that you can call yourself a Dame. So congratulations for that.
Well, I'm supposed to. I'm actually supposed to call myself the really big name. And I said, please, I can't do that. I don't live in that universe, but I love the acknowledgement. That's what it is. And I wanted to share real quickly that I'm not in my regular studio. I'm actually visiting my mamacita. And so this is her living room, and I love it. I have never done a show from her living room, and she's like, what are you doing and how does that work? And to share with a 95-year-old woman from Chile how you can be all over the world in her living room. She went to take a nap. She couldn't handle it, and I just love being here with her. So
well thank you, Mama, for letting you use the space and be able to get on the show with us. So Corey says hello. So you got a lot of your fans on here, a lot of my fans on here. My girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, says welcome, Doria. So first and foremost, we definitely appreciate you and welcome you to the show. So let's get right into it. I mean, you have helped some pretty amazing entrepreneurs like Jack Canfield and Paul Mitchell and even Robert Kiyosaki on the whole Rich Dad, Poor Dad situation. And so let's get into what Money and You really is for those that may not know the details and the power of that educational entrepreneurial platform.
Well, let me just say this. My mentors, I am very smart, but I'm not smart enough to create something like the Money and You program. Money and You were co-founded and created by Mark Thurber and Isaac Howard by Bobby DePorter, whom you mentioned a little bit earlier. She is the co-founder of Supercamp and is one of the biggest influencers of teen education. So back in the 70s, they had a very successful real estate company, and they were using many of the human potential movement principles and also making a lot of money. So they were using also financial principles, financial literacy principles that are now being taught. And so many people wanted to work there that they decided to create the first business school for entrepreneurs of its kind after doing a lot of research and finding out what traditional schools were teaching about business and money and entrepreneurship specifically. And they found that it was zero. So they had the first business school for entrepreneurs, and it was there that I attended at 28 years old. And later it was 6 weeks long, but many people wanted to attend it. It was really popular and famous at the time in 1978. Buckminster Fuller came along, and we had Tony Buzan, who had created the whole mind brain thing. We had the most, right now, I would have to go through the list to remember all the beautiful names. And of course, it was led by Marshall Thurber, who is a total genius. So what ended up happening is that people wanted to go to a shorter school. So Bobby and Marshall decided to go ahead and do a program that was shorter. And they were out to dinner in Vermont, and somebody says, well, what is it? What is this program going to be like? And he says, I'll take leftovers from the business school. And they said, well, what are you going to call it? And he goes, let me see. It's going to be about money, but it's going to be about you. So let's call it Money and You. And that's how it came about. And then, of course, they hire Bobby DePorter and Marshall hire Georgi Lozanov. And Georgi Lozanov was the brilliant man who put on the map Suggestopedia. And if you hear of accelerated learning, that was a whole genre of learning. And that was people were really interested in learning languages very fast. And so what they did, Marshall, and powered by Bobby and this amazing team, put together a business school using experiential, transformational, entrepreneurial tools. And I was so blown away as a student. I learned so well. I ended up becoming first a volunteer, then a promoter, then a partner. And in 1985, I was given all of the rights to the work. And that's what I've been doing for the last years.
So you really worked your way up, and you earned it.
Yes.
And that's really interesting, because a lot of people want to know how they work their way up and how they earn it. Can you talk a little bit about as a intern or promoter or whatever it is you start out with, what were the stepping stones of success you created for yourself to be able to get yourself in the position of CEO?
Well, I have to tell you that I was a court reporter prior to that, and I was going to grow up to be an attorney. So I had legal experience for 8 years. And that is, and I don't know, many people don't know this, but the very wealthy send their children to law school so that they can be prepared to handle big business. Well, I didn't know that because I grew up a middle-class person in Los Angeles, came from Chile when I was 12 years old. And I didn't realize how powerful it is for you to have that grounding. So I had been in court and had been around everything legal for 8 years. So I realized immediately I wanted to monetize everything. And it was like, but how do you do it? I didn't think I had business education. So one of the things you need to know that if you have this yearning to do your own thing or to build something, to create something, to create a movement, to leave a legacy, then what you have to do is you have to really educate yourself on very sound business principles. But at the same time, you have to also get really in touch, be very centered, and don't think about yourself. Think about what is wanted and needed around you. What is it that people needed and wanted? And so that's how I worked my way up. I first volunteered. I had an assignment from the Hunger Project in Honolulu, and I was introduced to Marshall Thurber and Bobby DePorter by a friend, Sandra Ray, who was going to attend their first business school. And my assignment was to serve somebody very rich, not just saving people from hunger and starvation, but go and serve somebody rich. So they were very rich, and I decided to volunteer without realizing that people watch you and people see when you just want. I have this personality, a little bit anal, because I like everything really neat and I organize everything. And I was from the legal field, so it was like I began to be this big organizer, and I didn't want to be paid. I had plenty of money.
I want to ask the fans really quick, Doria. Keep on your track. But what is that called? Is that like OC or something like that? When you're like,
Yes.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
when you just want to be organized and you want things, and I didn't know it at the time, but I have a very systems oriented mind, and there's three words in any language that human beings do not understand. One of them is systems, the other one is love, and the other one is leverage. So I understood all three of them without knowing. I was only 28 years old. I mean, when I look at a 28-year-old now, I go, oh my God, I was a child, but not really, but really. So what happened was that I began to serve, and I began to serve, and they said, well, we can't pay you. You're so talented. And I said, I don't need to be paid. I just want to learn. So it's about earning and learning. You first put learning, and then you do earning. And then after that piece, then you begin to create systems, economic engine. You create business success models like the one that we teach in our Money and You program in our business school for entrepreneurs. By the way, that first business school, it evolved into 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Now it's down to 8 days. And it evolved from the original Berkeley Business School for Entrepreneurs into what we call the Accelerated Business School for Entrepreneurs now. And it is very important for you to know that people really see you. It's not what's so much going on in your head, but like when people really see you. So when we met Tony Robbins, let's talk about Tony Robbins for a minute. So Marshall Thurber, who used to be able to read 25,000 words per minute, really got heavy duty into neuro-linguistic programming. It was really big in the late 70s and 80s. And then Bandler and Grinder created a whole curriculum around it and brought it out into the world. And Marshall heard that there was this young giant by the name of Tony that was doing firewalks in a backyard in Carlsbad near San Diego.
Did you just call Tony a giant?
He's giant. You know, my whole hand fits inside of his hand.
Yeah,
but anyway,
huge hands. Okay, continue with your story. Go ahead.
But no, it's okay. And what happened was that he, I went to see him, and it was my first time that I walked on fire. By the way, I have walked 40 feet and not burned my little feet. I mean, that's a long way. Most fire walks are only like 12 feet. So
wow, you've actually walked on the fire coals and
many times. Yeah, but 40 feet. I don't know if you know how long that is. So
40 feet is a really like barefoot. 40
yes,
feet. Wow.
Yes, when we were pretty advanced, we had been around him for a few years. So what happened was that when I first saw him, and I went back, and Marshall says, well, what do you think? I said, the guy is a rock star. I mean, I said, he's going to be the biggest thing. And Marshall goes, you always think the best of people. And I said, no, I'm not kidding you. He is so beautiful. And it's like this gentle giant that's just like, and has these things. So Tony attended the Money and You program, and there are certain sounds that, like when you go, whoa, that's all from Money and You, the word distinctions and other things. And I actually created his first, what you could be called a treasure map or a vision board. I still have it, where I created his vision for him. He loved it so much. And I had pictures of him like he was really famous and by the way, we did the same thing for Robert Kiyosaki of Rich Dad. Robert, I was his business partner for 9 years. And believe me when I tell you that is something that we really had to work to get him to ready for him to go on with somebody like Sharon Lecter, his business partner, that was the publishing giant, which is one of your guests, that absolutely just kind of like took him to the stratosphere. And that's how come he became so huge. So what you have now is there are certain patterns. And there is what people need to understand is that focus on what you're good at, and everything else will come. You can hire people, you can buy the programs, you can get consultants, you can get people. So a lot of people waste a lot of time, money, and energy by always trying to fix themselves. Focus on what you're really good at. Do know what you're not good at, and then hire those people for what you're not good at. And the other thing is make a list of all the accessibility that you have, so that when like my new definition of wealth is to have access to money, to cash, to investments, to platforms like yours, to have access to experts and to information, access to global, like with mine, when people come into our Money and You network, and now because we can't have the live programs, we have a thing called Fridays with Doria. And Fridays with Doria is a platform we do every Friday at 5 p.m. And what we do in Fridays with Doria, we just get together and connect with each other and have this amazing support system. But people are doing a lot of business with each other, because then they have an opportunity to be able to expand and really, really grow their businesses. So what you have to do is like the Access to Cash program, and the one that you're kind of showing there, you begin to like really then have exposure and people that are going to be able to love and support you and get you to create your dreams coming true. So there's no such thing as a solo entrepreneur. I really, there are so many things I want to share right now, because I can feel that there are some beautiful young people that need to know this, because I was so blessed. I was in the back of business school for entrepreneurs with some of the greatest minds in business and in entrepreneurship. And that is my secret to success. I just would listen to them and their pattern of thinking. I'm going to repeat that. Patterns of thinking. Like, for instance, when I look at you, Eric, I mean, you are such a beautiful human being. I mean, I know that you are Hollywood and you're tall and handsome and have the most gorgeous, beautiful female around you, and who is totally brilliant and gorgeous too, which by the way,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Dr.
she's
Sears is
gorgeous.
amazing.
But
Thank
the
you.
thing about you that in front of you is your heart. It's your heart. You like this, like what you really want people to win. Like, you don't go to me and go, hey, what can I get from you? It's like, let me see what I can do for you, Doria. And then what happens for me is that then I want to really support you, and I want to do things right by you. Like, I do want to play and play and play. And then there's certain things happening in my life right now, like Mamacita that has dementia and you have to take care of, and all these other things. So you need to know that people know you, but what goes in front of you is an energetic, it's a frequency, it's a vibration. And we all kind of like, we connect, we go, ooh, because I met you, what, 8 years ago or something? And it was like, yummy person, and it's like, then we go off and do all these things. And then, oh, see you again. I remember yummy person. Yummy means an energetic that all human beings have. So you have to power up with entrepreneurial education, with the business success model. I'm going to give you later a link for them to download a free book that I'm actually going to really expand on. It's called the Accelerated Business Success Model in my website, one of my websites. And in there is a business success model where you can build an economic engine. And particularly now, you should, with all this free education, and there's something so mysterious happening right now on the planet, and you got to hang in there with some really high frequency beings.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, that black, energy can take you
The
down.
darkness, yeah. I always say, Doria, there's the light, the people that are fighting for the light. There's the light bringers. There's the light, and then there's the darkness. There's two different ones, and I'm a light bringer. I work with the people that fight for the light and that are heartpreneurs, as me and my girlfriend talk about. And I want to remind everybody as well, as if you like what Doria's talking about, you can go to eZWayWallOfFame.com or eZWayWall.com for short, and go to members and search Doria. And this is her profile, and she's waiting to hear from you guys. She's waiting to say hello. You can add her as a friend. You can connect with her, and you obviously see that they have amazing programs. And definitely a shout out to David Peace, One Love. I talked to him earlier today. They're doing, and I got to talk to you, Doria, about what they're doing, and the 10,000 speakers and major people that are listening, and it's pretty awesome stuff. But it's such an incredible story hearing who you've worked with, what you've done, how you've done it. Definitely a shout out to Robert Anthony. How you doing? So let's go into the team building side of things, because when you're doing business, I think that you're only as good as your team. And
Yeah.
I'd like to kind of talk about the team building topic. And I know that obviously Money and You and everything else that you've done, you actually have to have a great team. How did you find your team, and how does your team functionality work for those entrepreneurs out there that are still trying to build their team, that are still trying to get that focus, get that success? You talk a little bit about the team building.
So very quickly, in order to build a team, the first thing you have to do is create a purpose. My purpose is to uplift humanity's consciousness through socially responsible businesses. Now, that took me a while to get there. So sometimes it takes years, but once you really get your purpose, and the purpose is like the engine, that's the engine and what people get attracted to. Then you have to have a couple of missions, 2, 3, and just don't have too many, and they have to be measurable. Now, when I say to people, one of my missions is to transform educational systems around the world and eradicate poverty and hunger, they go, huh? How in heavens are you going to measure that? Yes, you can. The UN and governments know how to measure that. You may not, but there's somebody that does know how to do it. The other one is the greening of the world. Now, that's another one. You go, how in heavens are you actually going to measure that? There's actually ways of measuring, and we will have a green world if I have anything to do with it, okay? So one of the things that happened...
Let me jump in there real quick, Doria. For anybody that is about green and is about peace and abundance and supporting that, post your comments. This is a great opportunity for you to do what I call a virtual handshake effect and get involved with Doria, get involved with helping her. She just talked about serving first, pretty much, and trying to just do something from your heart, and that's how you network with people like Doria and entrepreneurs that are trying to make a difference. So now is where you want to post your comments. Now is where you want to get involved. How can you help that green movement? I'm just saying. Go ahead, Doria.
Yeah, and one of the things that people can actually do is go to solarvalleychina.com. That is my service work. I'm an ambassador for the world's leading solar architect who passed the first green law in China. Now, by the way, let me just do a really big shout out to the Chinese. Remember, there's a big difference between the Chinese government and the Chinese people. Let's just remember that. You would not want to be identified as an American right now with the government. So let's make it very clear there's a big difference between governments and the people. So then you have missions. So you have a purpose, you have a mission. Then you have to create clear rules of the game, policies on how you're going to participate together, including how long somebody may need to be with you when they may become profit sharers. We're still talking about how to build a team. So now you have structure. You're creating what we call the fruit bowl, theory of business, which is a fruit bowl. That's the context. That's the framework of the business. And inside is all the content, which is the purpose, the mission, the rules of the game. And then you want to be very clear on the personality styles and the personality styles of every person. There is the driver, kind of like the dominant, we kind of like, wow, go. Then there is the inspirational, the influential, the I. Then there is the S, which is the systems. It is the very steady person. And then there's the C, which is the compliance. And they are what we call the ones that will find everything wrong with everything that you do before your customer does. So my friend Carol Dysart, for instance, and anybody can connect with me, they can find me in many different places. But Carol Dysart, one of our instructors at our business school, she's been with us for 40 years. She has created these personality profiles for people on how do you sell to people. When you're selling to a driver, a D, you get to it now. They want to know, is this going to make me money? Yes or no? Is this going to solve a problem? Yes or no? Is this going to bring me the results that I need? Yes or no? Tell me real quick. That's a D. And I is like, oh, is this going to make me feel better? Is this going to make me more friends? Is this going to make me a social media influencer? Is this going to blah, blah, blah? And so they're chatty, they're friendly, they love people. They do care about money, but not as much as the driver does. Then there is the S, which is what is the system? how that's me. And in my head, it's like when people talk about anything, I go, how is the system? Like when they had that book called the 4 Hour Week or something, or the 4 Hour Day. I can't remember. It was very popular. And then I immediately, because I'm a productivity and I am an organizational animal, I go, there's no such thing. But I loved all the resources he had, right? But there was immediately I went for systems. So there's system. And then the C, the way that, so the way you sell to an S is like, listen, my product, my service is going to give you a system for you. I mean, you say that, you got the sale in 1 second. Then the C's, who are like super, it is in our DNA. By the way, my name is Doria Cordova, a DC. In the DISC, I'm also high D and the C goes into like, really? Let me find everything that's wrong. So to a C, you tell them ahead of time everything that doesn't work right, but then all the things that work wrong. But don't do it the other way. All the things that you do wrong, and then all the things that it will fix for you to make it right. So now you have the technology of personality. Now you know who you're working with, and you do not put an S or a C to sell. You do not. You put a D or an I to sell, particularly an I. And I people are such great salespeople. Now, then now you have the purpose, you have the mission, you have the rules of the game, you have the personality, and now one of the most important things is that you better have a free killer product or service, something that maybe you didn't create the niche, as we say down under, but what you did do maybe improve on the niche. So there could be other platforms, beautiful platforms like yours, but you did your own. You have a niche. Eric has a niche. Eric has his team of people. You have your band. The band is together. And so that's the same thing with business. It's like a band. You make music together. And it's so simple, because in my business success model book that you can get as a gift, what happens is that you now have that component of creating an economic engine that's really going to make a difference in you being ahead because a lot of people first have a beautiful product, a beautiful service, or they are beautiful artists, and they have beautiful movements. Like this Friday, at Fridays with Doria, I'm going to be talking about the anatomy of a movement, how we create it. I found out that I'm churning out movement makers, people that are going to go out and create movements. And because we have.
I always say that the eZWay movement, and you were talking about the system. Is this kind of what you're talking about? You see what I'm holding?
Wow.
Yeah, I know about the system, and you're right there with me. And I in fact, let me ask you this right here, going on the system. So you have the values, so based upon what way that you're going to relate to somebody and how you're going to close them, or how you're going to, how you're relating to their personality trait, basically. So you have values, which is relationships, authenticity, personal growth, significance, teamwork, involvement, community, charity, ethics, harmony, morality, and contribution. Then you have the red one, which is more action. So the gold one is nurturing. So you have the nurturing, you have the actions, freedom, flexibility, action, opportunity, excitement, attention, stimulation, competition, winning, fun, image. So you got more action, more aggressive. Then you got the green one, which is knowledge, learning, intelligence, logic, self-mastery, technology, research and development, science, universal truth, expertise, competence, accuracy, the big picture. So that's knowledge. And then you got blueprint, which is the stability, the structure, the system, the planning, the process, the predictability, the responsibility, the duties, the rules, the credentials, the titles, the tradition. Which one would you say you are? The blue one, the green one, the red one, or the gold one? And then what's the next one, and the next one, and the next one? I'm gonna show you something. If you don't know about this, we gotta really talk, Dora. Yeah, as you're talking about the system, you're gonna love this. But so are you the blue one? Are you the blueprint?
I wasn't paying enough attention, so I was just really immerse myself
Okay,
in.
so I'll keep it simple. Are you nurturing, action, knowledge, or blueprint? Are you more structured? Like, which one would you say would be first?
Nurturing.
So you're nurturing. Okay, second one, action, knowledge, or blueprint?
Action.
Action. Okay, and knowledge or blueprint?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say knowledge and then blueprint.
Knowledge and then blueprint. Okay, so guys, we're gonna do another show, and I'm gonna come back to you with the results of who Doria is, and we're gonna help her make her. I mean, not that she's not a star salesperson or closer in what she does now, but we're gonna help make her better with this system. But I'm gonna save that for later. So it's a fun little game we'll play. So this is awesome. I'm loving it. I have a special guest we're gonna actually be bringing in here in a second. We're going to a quick commercial break. You know who he is. And we're going to have some more fun. Another awesome expert we're going to be bringing on. But guys, this is Doria Cordova, DC, Dame Doria Cordova. She's been knighted, and she's very, very intellectual, as you can tell. She's helped many entrepreneurs, from Robert Kiyosaki to Paul Mitchell to on with the Money and You program and multiple other programs. Great, insightful information, guys. I hope you got your pens and papers out. I hope you got your cell phones out. You're taking notes, because these have been some awesome golden nuggets. So I'm Eric Zuley, Easy Talk Live, the influencers channel on Voice America, as well as eZWay TV on Roku, Apple, and Amazon. That's what we're doing. I want to give myself a little shout out. My book just came out, guys. My book is available, ericzuley.com/book. I'm just saying. Doria, what do you think of the book? What do you think of the book cover?
Wow, amazing. I know those people. Gorgeous. I love that.
Isn't it kind of unique that I'm in the middle of a tornado with all these people around it that represents the influence effect and that whole funnel and that whole circle, how it all comes back around tenfold? There's a reason why we did that cover. But guys, go to ericzuley.com/book. If you want my book, it is available, and we are doing a special interview with those that get the book, because we want to know what you guys think. Also, thank you to Small Business Trendsetters Magazine for putting me on the cover, and Business Innovators Magazine for putting me on the cover. Shout outs to all the people that have supported us. We will be right back after this commercial break. You're listening to Easy Talk Live. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Willis, owner and executive producer of BETV. Right now we're looking for positive content and are opening the door to all the quality, elite YouTube channels out there to submit to us their content. Call 877-399-2929 if you'd like to be on BETV.
Are you looking to accelerate your influence? eZWayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business, brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the eZWay Wall today. Sign up at wall.eZWayBroadcasting.com or text eZWay Wall to 55678.
You're watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com.
You're tuned in to Easy Talk Live. To get in touch with Eric Zuley and his celebrity friends, text eZWay. That's letter E, letter Z to 55678. Also, drop EZ an email at easytalklive@gmail.com. Now, back to Easy Talk Live.
All right, guys, we're back with Doria Cordova with a different background, different atmosphere. This is where you guys can get to connect with the influencers, have a conversation with our experts. We are going to be now bringing in Tony Boldy, he's done thousands of films, was Paris Hilton's DJ, known as the People's Mayor of Hollywood. He's also the host for the Best You Expo. He's the host for the eZWay Awards Golden Gala. He's just the man everybody wants to talk to, Mr. Producer Extraordinaire. So we're going to give a little different twist to the perspective of how you network yourself to success today by bringing Mr. Tony Boldy to the show. Welcome, Tony. You like that introduction?
I do. I feel like I owe you as my publicist, Eric. You're too kind, too kind.
Hey, I'll take my $5,000 a month. No problem. Publicists make a lot of money.
No worries, no worries. Hey, just so you know, you're stuttering a little bit. You might have to jump out and jump back in to get it clean. You want this to be clean, so we're losing you,
Oh,
Eric.
you know, I'm going to blame that on StreamYard because I have the most powerful computer and the most powerful internet. But this is a radio show, so as long as
Okay.
they can hear me and it sounds
Yeah,
clear,
they can hear
it's
you.
all good. It is TV,
Tony's
and
like,
eventually.
It
What'd
is
you say?
me, Doria. How are you? Such a pleasure.
I'm
Feels
good.
like just
Thank you.
yesterday we were doing the best. I think you were one of my favorite guests on the Best You Expo. I mean, just so much information, and you share it so freely, and it's what a gift to be on the eZWay show with you.
Thank you.
So-
Thank you. And you guys really
Yeah.
pulled off a miracle. I don't know how you did it. I mean, that particular system for you to be able to
I
put
could,
together. Wow. I'm looking forward to the next ones.
yeah, Dallas,
Yeah.
going to Dallas and Miami and London. It's and we're starting up the Best You TV, but it's all powered by Eric's. Eric's got the engine.
know.
You see easy
I know.
engines.
Yes. And right now, I'm sorting everything out. And then I'm coming in, to play. I just have been, I have a mama with dementia. And
Well, you're in our prayers.
it's hard. We'd love to be with her. And so, that's what happened. But this is life, I'm old enough now to know that life has its ups and it has its downs. And I'm sure that Eric, what I can do is I can interview you, Tony.
Okay.
We will be playing Doria. Believe me, when you're ready. It's all God's timing. We're not worried about it. So David says, "Good day, Tony." They're saying hello. What I did, guys, I went behind the curtain. I prayed. I'm like, please make me so I don't look like a mime or a statue. I would really appreciate that. And then look, I'm back to normal. All right. So Tony, Doria, the topic is networking yourself to success. Hence the 5-series book I'm doing, The Influence Effect. It's all about networking yourself to success. And one point of view that I'm going to talk about is the middle magic. Okay, that's going to be my next book. Is the middle magic, the power of the middleman that creates stepping stones for you. Tony, you're just coming on the show now. Can you give us an idea, a couple golden nuggets, stories, whatever you want to do, on how you've networked yourself to success?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, my family taught me a lot. They were in politics, and you need to understand politics of any game you're playing. And understanding the game you're playing, the rules are different for each game. So really understanding what game you want to be in. Based on that, who are the players in your game? Who do you want to mimic, mime? Who do you want to study underneath? Who do you want to see what they did so you don't have to recreate that? But then things shift, right? Business models change. Technology shows up. Old things don't work anymore. So you need to be current. So if you're ahead of the curve, you might make the curve. But if you start to go too fast and you're behind the curve, you might flip your car or you might be left in the dust. So you need to understand, where are you positioned in your game? So what I was able to do is I understood that networking was currency in what I want to do. So my Rolodex is worth $1 million plus. I know that.
I call it
and
relationship.
I can call somebody at $1 million to use his currency. Now, does bring cash work too? Absolutely. But you say, well, I'll start when the money shows, because it won't show up. You need to go as if, do what you believe in your heart is your calling. Everything will show up. Now, things are a lot easier versus money. If you have the time, you can do it. You have the money. You have the we do it faster. If I don't have the money, I'm still going to go if it's my time. Hopefully we'll catch.
Hey, Tony, I need to take your own advice. I think you need to.
I love everybody. Everybody.
I think
until they give me a reason not to.
Tony, I think you need to go out and
that?
come back in and restart your internet because you've been kind of cutting out a little bit. But great information. I wish we were trying to hear what you're saying. So maybe it's chopping up a little bit, but I think we're getting bits and pieces on it. And yeah, you're exactly right. You got to position, and I call it relationship equity. And it's so important. And where we are now today, you got to be smart to build a platform that actually captures that data. It's all about data, really. It's about data, and making it a win-win with that data, with those relationships, and then what can you resource and leverage as far as content goes, or relationship equity, whatever it is, but make money together within revenue share relationships, and so on and so forth. So definitely great point. Are you there, Tony? Or no, you're not with us. So maybe go out and come back in so we can get you a little bit better. What's your opinion, Doria?
I agree 100%.
The internet actually is all the COVID stuff. Right now, it doesn't matter. We have the best internet. My sweetie is a web orchestrator. We have 3 internets at home, and it's like, I think that we're turning into China. There's so many people that in your dreams you have a fast internet. That's all. But I was going to say, talk about networking. For me, the thing is, I just want to give you one quick story. There was a woman by the name of Jenny Tay. She's gone back to her single name, Jenny Chan, but she's known in Singapore. She's like the queen. I call her the queen of Singapore. And one of the things that I did, I was introduced to her by Jacqueline, our first promoter in Singapore in 1989. And Jenny literally made my Asia Pacific business. She was the networker of networkers. She knew everybody. And she knew everybody not only in Singapore that was influential and could really advance my work, but also in Malaysia and in Thailand and in Cambodia and in Indonesia and in the Philippines and all these places. So she introduced me to these magnificent people. So sometimes all you need is just the one person that knows everyone there and that is trusted, and then they opened up every door. So it's almost like winning. For me, I feel like I have won the lottery several times, and I won the lottery with, I call her the godmother of Money and You. Now she's a little bit different now. She's she has been going through a lot of changes, and I adore her. I love her. She is this magnificent woman, and she doesn't have the level of influence now that she used to. But when I met her in 1989, and then through the years, she just opened up. So sometimes networking is not just meeting a whole bunch of people, but it's actually going for the quality. And I'm sure you can talk about this too, Eric. I mean, I know that you know what I'm talking about. And I think that's what also what Tony was talking about in regards to that influencer, and it is politics. It is total politics, it's like, and even running my organization is politics. Anyway.
Well, thank you. And I want to go to the topic of our eZWay Awards Golden Gala coming up. It is an unbelievable, spectacular event, but I want to talk a little bit to the audience how we're resourcing this and how we've leveraged this and how we've actually monetized on it. We've probably made almost close to I won't say exactly how much, but let's just say it's 4 or 5 figures on commercials and value by resourcing followers and supporting but making value happen for them to give them a reason to promote. And Tony, I mean, this event has just been beyond spectacular. We brought you on as an official producer of the event. Give us a little behind the scenes if we can get you on what's happening that people don't know about yet on the eZWay Awards.
Well, so right now I'm heavily involved in the live aspect of producing the musical acts, what it's going to look like, the live event, the staging, the technology going to team up with Eric's technology, and just all of this together to do this. But some of the acts that are working with, the Heartbreakers from the former Tom Petty band. We're working with some really powerful people. Some of the girls that sang with Prince. Band members that jammed with Michael Jackson. It's to name drop these bands are just, the talent is ridiculous. So that's all coming together at this beautiful COVID-safe, socially dense venue where we're able to have 3 stages where people are not near each other. So we're able to live and this video Zoom room together, and it's going to be this beautiful hybrid. I'm very, very excited about that. But It's coming upon us very, very fast.
Yeah, guys, we're going to do something very unique and different. I don't think anybody's ever done a virtual carpet, virtual God's golden carpet like we're doing. And it's going to be something for not only us and the show that you're going to be watching, but you guys can be a part of it and actually be brought on camera, because we want to show what you're wearing, and we want people to be at home wearing gowns and dressing to impress and just dressing to the nine. And we're going to give a lot of opportunity for you guys to be involved with the gold carpet, so you can submit yourself to be on that. And we're expecting well over 150 people to walk a virtual gold carpet that will be covered by CBS, ABC, Fox, NBC, and so many others. And it's just really been spectacularly been coming together. And if you guys saw, as I was scrolling down and I was showing, Doria Cordova is going to be one of our presenters for the Businesswoman of the Year award. So we're honored to have her with that. And I know Doria, now that she's seen how awesome she looks and on her flyer and all the promotion that we've been doing, she's going to promote to all of her awesome networks and tell all of her people and so you got to get involved. But there she is right there. So guys, you definitely need to go to eZWayWallOfFame.com and subscribe, create an account, get involved. We do have our own kind of Facebook, similar type of platform, Netflix, Hollywood Walk of Fame, Amazon, as well as Yelp features on this. And we are getting so much attention. You know, Tony, Doria, we've gotten literally 28,000 people in a day, and we get an average of almost 10,000 people a week right now with the Wall of Fame. We are blessed by God, man. And it's going to be pretty spectacular. So, Doria, I mean, you being in the event space for so long, what do you think about the branding and the flyers and what you see right now on the screen? What do you think about the awards? How do you think that's going to turn out?
Oh, I think it looks beautiful. I love, you got some very powerful colors. I mean, you got the gold.
You noticed that, huh?
You got oh yeah, I'm a feng shui girl.
Okay.
You know, and the thing is that, again, it's all driven by your heart. You know, we show up for you, Eric.
Yes.
And for your beautiful beloved, and you know, that's what really guides us. Talk about the law of attraction. You know, it's really feeling attracted, and you have some beautiful people there. Quite a few money and new graduates, by the way.
Oh, really?
Shelley Hunt, you know, we knighted Shelley Hunt, and I have been wanting to knight, you know, Sharon Lecter. You know, and Sharon Lecter, we have a joke. We're not going to do this, but she and I were thinking about writing a book about the 20 years combined that we had supporting Kiyosaki. I was his business partner for 9 years and prepared him for her, and she was business partners with him for 10 years. We won't do that to him, but it was like we were.
Well, we're gonna
one day, and then of course Laura Engelmeyer, all money and you graduate.
Yeah, no, I noticed that there are a lot of money in new graduates. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the categories, guys, of what we're going to be doing. The September 26th, make sure you mark it on your calendars. You can go to this page or eZWayLiveEvents.com and get your tickets, subscribe, get involved. But we have the Coach of the Year Award, the Event Producer of the Year Award, Businessman of the Year Award, Online Superhero of the Year Award, eZWay Fam Award for you guys. eZWay Team Member of the Year, because you got to never forget your team. And man, I love my team. The only reason we are where we are is because of the team and you guys. The Influencer of the Year Award, Health Professional of the Year Award, Performer of the Year Award, Master Connector of the Year Award, TV Producer of the Year Award, Speaker of the Year Award, Youth Success Leader of the Year, Businesswoman of the Year. Gail Gibson's doing a special award with MMPA. We're going to have the American Icon Awards giving a special award to a very special A-lister on this. Rising Star Award, Podcaster of the Year Award, Golden Handshake. That is a very special award. The Filmmaker of the Year Award, Video of the Year, and Power Couple of the Year Award. Not enough time to go through all the nominees, but believe me, there's a lot of them. They're amazing. The voting has ended. There is no more voting. So, shh, it's a secret on who's going to win. This is going to be a very spectacular event. It is a secret. Nobody's going to know until the day of. But believe me, guys, you're going to want to be a part of it. You're going to want to check it out. And there's going to be, I mean, just think about 75 different people promoting this to wonder who's going to win their award. I mean, we're expecting about 1 million people. Definitely shout outs to Simul TV and Voice America and Fan TV and all the people that support us that are going to be a part of this. And definitely a shout out to you, Tony, and everything that you've done has been amazing. You brought amazing people. And Doria, I can't wait to see your magic when you start really getting involved now that I'm putting you on the spot on the radio. No, I'm kidding. And there's just so much, as you guys see. So I'm loving this. I'm loving you guys, and loving the gold vibes and elegance. Yes. By the way, guys, a lot of people ask me why I chose gold for my brand and why we chose gold, so much of gold. Gold represents God, God's golden carpet, the golden fleece, the golden pearly gates of heaven. That is why we chose gold, and we hope that you guys feel that and come along with it. You walk the golden carpet, you can walk the red carpet. It's your choice. But we're going to make some amazing new innovative technology advancements. I didn't just get the Trailblazer Awards and Innovator of the Year and Business Innovator. I mean, I'm not just getting this because I'm paying for it. The people are coming to us because they're like, wow, you're really setting a trend. You're really doing something innovative and different, and you're setting the bar for virtual connecting in a massive way. And that's all through the eZWay Wall of Fame. So, Dame Doria, I really appreciate you coming on today. You've been an amazing, fantastic guest. I want to give you about a minute or so to say hello to your fans, your friends, and whatever else you might want to do. Remember, guys, you can connect with Dame, Doria, or Tony, or anybody on our show every Tuesday, 4:00 p.m. Text eZWay to the number 55678. Text eZWay to 55678. Get involved with us. Dame, Doria, please tell us your final words.
Oh, I just want to thank you. Thank you so much. And I just love being part of this network, and it's so much fun. Wow, I love your energy and your heart. And I really want to invite everyone to come along to Fridays with Doria, because I get to open up my global network and meet even more fantastic people. And then I just want to make sure that, and I will invite people, I'm doing anatomy of a movement, of what it takes to create movement. And that's what we're all doing, by the way. Tony, with all the stuff that you involve, with just churning out people that we are just throwing all these beautiful rocks into the water to create the most magnificent ripple effects. Thank you for your partnership.
Hey, if you look closely, check this out. Tony looks like he's meditating.
I know, right? Well, you said it's a radio show, so I'm sitting on top of the mountain right now.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but StreamYard has a new feature. If you guys look, I can watch. I'll put Dame Doria above you, Tony. Now she's over there. Put you above me, and now I'm over there. All these fun little gadgets. And I think I was one of the people that suggested that. I don't know if I was the only one, but this has been so much fun, guys. I really appreciate everybody. Tony, what's your final words? I know you know a lot happening with the awards, and I know you do your acting coaching and all your other projects. So please, by all means, promote yourself a little bit.
Well, we're really excited to be part of this event. It's taking a life of its own, as you can imagine. I'm getting phone calls from people I would have never imagined would call me. I thought I would call them. So there's people that want to do this. I'm not pursuing people anymore. They're saying, how do I get involved in this? So if you have the opportunity to get involved with this through one of our connections, take advantage of it, because in 2 weeks, it's done and said and gone into ether, the internet forever, and we'll be on to the next event. But there's still time to get involved in this event, from sponsors to entertainers to audience members to get on the golden carpet. But you got to act quick, because we're going to lock that down in a minute. I think Eric said there's 500 people that want to do the God's golden carpet. That's not possible. There's not enough time in the day. So we have to figure out a system on who's going to walk the carpet. But there's still plenty of room for commercials in front and back of the bumpers for in between each award. There's still time to get on the step and repeat wall. There's still time to get in the magazine, the brochure, the pamphlet. There's still time to get your brand out there as well, or just to rub shoulders and network with everybody. You know where to go, you know how to do it, but you just got to get up and do something. You got to take action. So I'm calling out to everybody listening. This is your time right now to go we're going into the light. We're choosing the good over whatever else that might be out there that I can feel is a very dark negative energy that I'm not participating in. I just choose not to. And if you choose not to as well, that's what this event's about. It's about getting you together and feeling the tribe of this positivity and acknowledging people that are in this same path and rub shoulders with people that are going down this road. So that's what this event is. It's not really a award show. It's there's hope. There's still hope for everybody, and be part of this hope movement. That's what I gotta say.
I love that. Be part of the hope movement. And as you guys are looking at the screen, we're showing you guys our magazine.
Love the magazine.
Just came out as well. Thank you, Tony. This features Kristanna Loken, the star of Terminator 3, who's also one of our presenters on the awards. She's on the Wall of Fame. My dad, the co-founder of Constant Contact, Alex Stern, and so many others. But really, we made this whole magazine pretty much the Golden Gala because there's so many people involved and so much involved with this thing and so much that has happened and transpired. So we literally made most of the magazine the Golden Gala, just to show you everybody. We also have a virtual mall, guys. We have a way for you to get clothing and hats and shirts and just amazing, whatever. But not only do we have the mall, but we have a way for you to actually make money with your own mall. So I want you guys to check out eZWayStore.com. And we have over 7 influencers now that are making a percentage just by promoting it a little bit. So this is my mall, eZWayStore.com. You can get your own mall. You can get involved. You can get involved with numerous products. They're promoting the book, the Golden Gala. As you can see, it's pretty awesome. And we are helping a lot of people. So if you're interested, then definitely check it out. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the awesome little book commercial that we have. Check out ericzuley.com/book. I really appreciate your support. Doria, thank you in advance for getting my book. Tony, thank you in advance for getting my book. Here's a little tip for you guys. Whenever you have a book, get somebody on media and then put them on the spot and say thank you for getting my book, and then you'll get a book sale. No, I'm totally kidding. But this is just unbelievable what's happening, guys. We want you to be involved with it. So it is happening September 26th. We just did the book launch, and definitely a big thank you to the Los Angeles Tribune for making us a #1 bestseller on their list. Thank you to Amazon for making us a #1 bestseller on their list. And pretty soon we're going to be launching the bestsellers list on the Wall of Fame. So a lot of great things coming up. Love you guys so much. Love you, Doria. We're going to make some things happen. Oh, yes. Tony, love you too, brother. Love all you guys. I'm going to give you guys a quick shout out before we go. Thank you to David, Tony, and Bridget Johnson. Eric is a blessing to many. Thank you, Dr. Dante Sears. Thank you to Robert Anthony. Thank you to everybody that was on, Corey, and everybody that was on, Josh Liskey, and there's so many more. I can't get to everybody, but thank you to everybody that tuned in. We're going to be doing some things, Doria. We're going to be doing some things the easy way, and Money and You the easy way. Get ready. It's happening. I feel it.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Aloha. Bye,
Aloha.
everyone.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. This is Easy Talk Live every Tuesday, 4:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hit us up at 877-399-2929 if you want to get on the show, or go to eZWay.live. That's eZWay, letter E, letter Z, WAY, .live if you want to be on the show. And hey, Tony's back. You want to say bye-bye, Tony? Are you there? Nope. Okay, so keep doing it the easy way, guys. We'll catch you guys next week. Love you. You're watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, eZWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercials, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with eZWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight. So his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit eZWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at eZWay Network, Twitter at eZWay Broadcast, and YouTube at eZWay TV.
I'm Goldie, the golden microphone. Here we are at the eZWay Golden Gala with the effervescent Eric Zuley. You seem just as excited as usual. What is this all about?
We want to do this every year, and it's the eZWay Wall of Fame Awards Golden Gala, and this is supposed to be gold, but things happen. So I wore the gold hat, I got the gold wristband or the gold watch, but yeah, it's going to be a big thing, and a lot of people there's a big buzz on it right now.
You remember the stars. The gold carpet. The memorable awards. The new age of the eZWay Awards returns. Walk with the stars on God's virtual gold carpet. RSVP on eZWayLiveEvents.com. Mark your calendars for September 26th, our second annual eZWay Awards Golden Gala.
Hey everyone, Joanna Herbedian here, Mesoamerica 2019-2020. This year, on September 26th, I am co-hosting the eZWay Awards Virtual Golden Gala with the talented Eric Zuley. Join us 4:30 to 6 for the virtual gold carpet, and then 6 to 10:30 for the awards ceremony, Pacific time. So to register and vote for our nominees, go to the eZWayLiveEvents.com. That's eZWayLiveEvents.com, and we will see you there.
Hello, my name is Frank Shankless, probably best known as the creator, co-founder, and the first president and CEO of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Last year, I was very humbled to have Hollywood make a feature motion picture about my life, titled Wishman, that became qualified for Academy Award nomination for Best Picture. As the past recipient of the Everyone Can Be a Hero Award, I will be passing on the award at the eZWay Awards Virtual Golden Gala this September 26th, and I invite you to please tune in. Please go to eZWayLiveEvents.com to register to attend. Thank you and best wishes.
Hello everyone, Kristana Loken here from Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. On September 26th, I will be presenting the Rising Star Award on the televised eZWay Awards Virtual Golden Gala. Go to eZWayLiveEvents.com and register to vote. See you then.
Hey everyone, Alex Stern here, better known as America's Startup Success Expert. I've been on the founding team or co-founder of 8 companies with 5 exits, 2 IPOs and 3 acquisitions. Most notably, I'm a co-founder of Constant Contact and one of the original 3 in an attic when we started. I'm really excited to be receiving the Entrepreneurial Achievement Legend Award at this year's eZWay Virtual Award Golden Gala event. It's being held on September 26th, and you can register at eZWayLiveEvents.com to get your ticket and be part of an exciting evening where, along with myself, several other legends will be getting awards, and those past legend winners will be giving out their awards to some amazing nominees. So I look forward to seeing you at this great event, and we'll virtually shake hands and have a great evening together. So join us. It's go time.
It's Tony Boldy from the eZWay Award Show. Just going to the airport, pick some people up for our big event, some of the producers. And we're excited to announce that show's going on. So it's virtually though, it's eZWay. Look forward to seeing you guys in the virtual rooms, the virtual red carpet, the virtual awards, virtual concerts, virtual everything. It's very cool. If you guys don't know what this is, you definitely want to check it out. Again, Tony Boldy, the host, co-host of the eZWay Award shows. See you guys soon.
You're watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com. Thanks for watching eZWay TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/eZWay TV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends.